Adam Purdy was born in London, Ontario on January 22, 1981. Adam was born with a congenital condition called arthrogryposis. Nevertheless, Adam quickly learned to deal with the physical limitations that affected the development of the muscles and joints in his arms and legs. Adam's ankles and elbows are fused. He has no biceps and was born with 2 severe club feet. With an abundance of family and community support at his side, Adam utilized the fantastic services of the Thames Valley Children's Centre. There, he would participate in the youth physio rehabilitation programs. With an innate love of the water, it was then a natural fit that hydrotherapy became a major part of his physio rehabilitation. Eventually, his love of the water led him to complete the YMCA swimming programs. Seeing a gap in the programs offered for young athletes with a disability, Adam's father, Ken, along with the support of the Thames Valley Children's Centre, steered a committee to develop the London Lightning Bolts, a Paris swim team run out of the YMCA. In 1990, this was the first team in London to identify young swimmers who were keen on taking the next steps in their athletic careers.
People with disabilities were included in sports, but it was more of a segregated approach, and being able to see things change and being able to see the inclusion and the movement towards a greater inclusion of people with disabilities in programs was something that was really a part of that I was taught. Really, my dad saw this gap at the Y and formed this London Y Lightnings program to be able to accommodate to the needs of these kids. And so for that, it really transpired into me the desire to bridge off what I was learned from my dad and kind of be a champion for people who really are struggling and want to be included in some of the sporting events and opportunities that are offered locally and regionally and on national and international scale.
As Adam progressed with the London Lightning Bolts, it became evident that he needed more time to hone his skill. In 1993, he moved to the London Aquatic Club, working with coach Andrew Craven. At the time, LAC had not yet experienced the benefits of being an inclusive swim club, and the introduction of a SWAD was not something without challenge. Adam's dedicated work ethic and talent in the pool won over the coaches and teammates. While the standards of competition may have been different, he was their equal as an athlete with a keen passion for training and competing under all circumstances.
Well, the coaches that I've had in my life have been nothing but amazing. They've filled all the different roles that you would think that coaches should fulfill within an athlete's career, and gone and surpassed that as well. The first coach that I had was really at the Thames Valley Children's Centre, Sheila Harley. She was one of the forerunners in developing this London Y Lightning Bolts with my father, and really a visionary for people with disabilities. With her, I got to a certain point, and then I needed to get into the next realm of this, which was a little more competitive. And from that, I transferred over to the London Aquatics Club, and under the guidance and work with Andrew Craven, we almost immediately had an amazing bond. And from there, it transferred into a long-term, lifelong relationship that is trustworthy and dependable. He always set me up well with the knowledge and the prep that I needed to be able to feel comfortable and confident in the water, and both in the water and on land. So understanding me, and I think that's why I got along so well with Andrew. Dean Bowles, I worked with Dean in Waterloo when I was going through university. Dean was, for me, it was a difficult time for me to be able to transfer from somebody who is my dependent or my rock in swimming, which would be Andrew, to a new place and a new facility and with a new coach. But Dean was very open to me coming onto the team and working with me and providing me with all the resources that I needed as a student athlete, and very mature and understanding. And we got along quite well, and we still do. And the coaches, at least that I've had in my life, have all been nothing but fantastic.
Adam does not believe that disability defines who he is. He does not dispute that disability is a reality that everyone has to deal with at some point in their lives. each with varying degrees of limitation, exclusion, and challenges. And for this, swimming has played an enormous role in breaking down barriers towards inclusion. As a natural-born leader, he has always felt that he can achieve great things. The world of swimming became Adam's mechanism to inspire young, up-and-coming swimmers through the expression of his natural talent and positive life view. In 1994, at the age of 13, Adam competed and placed 6th in the 100-meter backstroke at the first IPC World Championships, which were held in Malta. Adam went on to compete in the 1996 Paralympic Games in Atlanta and swam in 5 events with his best result as a 4th-place finish in the 100-meter backstroke. With the competitive flames now burning strong, Team Canada was off to Christchurch, New Zealand for the 1998 World Championships. Taking home 3 gold medals and setting 2 world records, Adam was now seeing some payoff for all the training hours and commitment invested in the pool. With Coach Craven leading Team Canada, Adam now set his sights on the 2000 Paralympics. Sydney, Australia was where he won gold in the 100-meter backstroke in world record time and led off the 4x100-meter medley relay, which also brought home gold in world record time. Adam's early career wrapped up after a 4th-place finish in the 100-meter backstroke at the 2006 World Championships in Durban, South Africa. Coming home from this event and thinking long and hard about the next steps in life, Adam decided to retire from competition. Between 2007 and 2009, Adam, along with his wife and children, moved to PEI to allow him to pursue a master's program in health research. His adventures during this period including working with the University of Prince Edward Island and event management at the 2009 Canada Summer Games. All this combined to aid him on his pathway towards an international career in IT and event management. After a 7-year hiatus from sport, Adam returned to the pool in 2013, setting his goals on the 2015 Toronto Parapan American Games. As a warm-up event, in July of 2015, Adam finished 6th in the 100-meter backstroke at the IPC Swimming World Championships in Glasgow, Scotland. Then, in August, Adam won 3 medals and set a Canadian record at the 2015 Toronto Parapan Am Games.
Well, I came back because I wanted my family and friends, local family and friends, to be able to take advantage of this amazing opportunity of the Toronto Parapan Am Games. And this one-of-a-time opportunity for me to be able to show my kids what this world of parasport is all about by participating in this event. So to be able to get back and I, at this point, I wasn't really retired from swimming in any real sense. And that's something that I don't really think you do. As a swimmer, you don't really retire. You just don't compete to that degree that you don't commit to 10 workouts a week. So now it's like I was still swimming masters with the Silver Dolphins. I was doing some fun and some of these things where it's like I was swimming really fast. I was still swimming at the level that I felt good. And I felt the need to be able to utilize this opportunity to kick some butt and show my family what this sport's all about and inspire some other new upcoming kids who might not know what this is all about. And hopefully it's done that. And I know my kids were, to win a medal for your son on his fifth birthday is pretty amazing. And look up and see your wife and kids, family, and everybody there just celebrating it. It was a great celebration of sport as well.
With the stands full of family and friends, he won silver in the 100-meter backstroke. He won bronze and set a Canadian record in the 50-meter butterfly. Adam was also a member of the bronze-winning mixed 4x50-meter freestyle relay. Adam credits his success to a new approach that incorporated more emphasis on quality swimming with a better balance of mental training and scheduled workouts. This event solidified Adam's commitment to high-performance sport and reiterated the notion that nothing gets in his way when he has a goal set in mind. It was January 2016, with his competitive goals completed, that Adam hung up the Speedo for good. Like most retired athletes, Adam has turned his attention to his career in games and event management software development. He has been involved in the Canada Games movement, the Arctic Winter Games, and other games and events across Canada. His career also allows Adam to keep close to his contacts and friends in the sporting world. By both coaching with the local high school swim team and taking his daughter to the London Aquatic Club practices, it means that the pool is never really out of sight for Adam. The Ontario Aquatic Hall of Fame is proud to induct Adam Purdy, as an athlete.